Almost 2 years ago, Trevor released an Undertale video that got nearly 2 million views. Since then, his audience has primarily only wanted to see that type of content. However, Trevor decided he wasn't really interested in playing those types of games anymore, and made this April Fool's video explaining that, and then spent the rest of the video showing himself editing and going about his daily routine. Here are some of the comments he received.
Damn, this guy sucks. LOL, can you block me so I don't get your content ever again? Thanks.
Nice one, LOL. Also, I think I did take what you said to heart, and I've realized you may honestly just not be anymore someone I want to watch. You are absolutely funny, but that's kind of it, to me at least. So I will listen and go find something else. It was fun while it lasted. Thanks for saying that it helped me realize I could just leave.
Probably the most useless 2.5 hours of my life. This video was so much worse than any apology video ever made. It's absolutely atrocious, and it shouldn't be this long as well. You definitely fell off so badly, and this was just on a whole nother level. Goodbye.
Some of the commenters in the April Fool's video were pissed. Yeah, but like, it was a net positive because like the people that were mad about it and unsubbed, it's like good because they don't have to see me anymore. Like from their perspective, I'm not saying like, I'm truly not saying this with any animosity. It's good for them because like they don't have to see me anymore, which is a good thing for them. Through their eyes, that's a good thing. But it's also a good thing because like, it's just narrowing down the people that are still subbed. Does that make sense? Guys, just to be fully transparent, I posted that video. I had already accepted the fact that like some people, it just would have made angry. Like some people were no matter what, it was gonna make angry and they would unsub. But like, that was also kind of the purpose of the video too. You know what I mean? It's just like a reminder like, hey guys, I'm not doing this anymore. I watched that entire thing. You what? Really? You watched the whole April Fool's video? Some of it was just me watching tip to tip on my phone.
Another liquor store. I'm telling you, bro, it's Shoji and Solo Hangout.
I watched the entire vid on 2x speed. My watch time. My watch time! Guys, here's what I will say. Just trust me on this, okay? I could be lying to you. But I'm telling you right now, I'm telling the truth. The analytics on that video is like the 12-minute, like the intro is like very high. The analytics are like the watch time or whatever, the retention is very high. Then once I start talking, like once I introduce the fact that it's an April Fool's idea, it goes down a little bit, but like it's still pretty good. Like the retention's still pretty good. And then after that, it drops down to like 2%. But that still means that 2% of everyone that watched the video has watched the entire thing, which actually blows my mind, honestly. Did you see the Mario movie at 7 a.m. yet? Yes, I did. Here's what I will say. I actually don't know why Moist Critical is popping off about that. He basically said that there was no story to the movie, and then people got really mad at him for that. And now he's like doubling down and defending himself. But like, at the end of the day, guys, it's just a children's movie. I'm about to drop an opinion of all time. I do not think the movie was that great. I watched it, and there were some times, this might just be an indication that my attention span is cooked, but like there were some times where it just felt like things were happening in the movie without any explanation. Now, here's what I will say. I don't only have bad things to say about it. I also felt some moments of nostalgia. Don't believe me? Well, let me tell you about it. In the movie, one of the first scenes was showing up to the desert area. You guys know where there's the inverted pyramid in Mario Odyssey? They showed that in the movie, and it was really cool. They showed the citizens there with the little sombreros. It was honestly pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Like that part was pretty cool. But like the story, I'm not gonna lie to you, the story just felt like the story did feel like AI wrote it or something, or like a 12-year-old wrote it or something like that. So like it wasn't amazing, but like if I was a kid, I would have thought it was the best thing in the world. Am I gonna silk your song a little more when the DLC drops? Oh yeah, somebody asked that in the comments. I forgot to respond to that. Yes, I love Silksong. Like Silksong and Hollow Knight, I think those games are amazing. Now, do I like when people that have been watching me for 18 months are backseating me even though they know that I hate it? No, but I love those games. Like the community for Hollow Knight, I would say is pretty, other than the problem with backseating, it's fine. So I enjoy the game and I love streaming it. Like and when those two go hand in hand, it's like it's amazing. For me, the point of playing games is not to play them in the best possible way. And I think honestly, that's boring, and I think it takes the fun out of the game. Some of you are gonna disagree with that. It is so boring to me to be like, to look up the best possible charms, the best possible strategy, all of that. Like, it's so much more fun to me to like just play the game the way that like my brain is telling me to. I will admit, sometimes that's terrible. I'm doing it in a terrible way, and I'm forgetting stuff and whatever, but that's so much more fun to me than being like, oh, the most optimal strategy of doing this is like this charm, and I have to like do this exact movement, and that's so boring to me to do that. I sometimes backseat because it sometimes hurts me to watch gameplay sometimes of a game I'm good at. Here's what I will say. If that is a thought process that you're having, then I would recommend just like going and playing the game. If you were to say to me, when I take this needle and I poke myself in the wrist, it hurts. I would be like, you should stop poking yourself in the wrist with a needle. You know what I mean? Or like if you're like, oh, like if I pull my hair out one strand at a time, it's unenjoyable. I'd be like, you could just not pull your hair out though. The best thing about games like Hollow Knight is the way you can play it completely different from the other person. Guys, here's what I will say too. I live for comments that are like, I've never seen anyone ever take this route, ever, in my life. I live for those comments, genuinely. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do have to go to the bathroom. So God Boss, to answer your question, am I pregnant? If by pregnant you mean filled with toxins that I have to... Wait, that's a bad example. Hang on, that's a bad example. I have to go to the bathroom.